7 countries that are way bigger than you think. 1. Brazil. Brazil is a country that is unbelievably massive in size, and definitely much bigger than you thought. It would cover up all of Europe, and it is unimaginable to think that it was ruled for years by the tiny region of Portugal. The country is also 3 times bigger than India and about the same size as China. 2. Somalia. The entire continent of Africa is much bigger than it appears on the world map. Compared to the size of the USA, Somalia would stretch from Detroit in the north, down to Florida in the south. It would span basically the entire east coast. From the European perspective, Somalia would stretch from Germany in the north, through France, and would reach down to Spain. However, on the standard world map, Somalia appears like a really tiny country. 3. India. India looks pretty large on the world map, but is in fact even bigger. If placed horizontally across Europe, the country would practically span almost the entire continent. The Indian subcontinent, which consists of India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and other countries, would take up almost every country west of Ukraine and Romania. 4. Indonesia. Indonesia is a group of more than 17,000 islands and is the largest archipelago in the world. From the European perspective, the distance across Indonesia is greater than the distance of Ireland from Uzbekistan. So, it almost is as wide as Europe. When compared to Russia, Indonesia looks immensely huge and far spread out. 5. Kenya. This African country appears pretty small on the map. But Kenya is roughly the same size as the American state of Texas. When placed over Europe, Kenya would be the size of the old Holy Roman Empire and presently, would be much larger than Germany. 6. Democratic Republic of Congo. Another African country that's much, much bigger than the map shows us. If placed over the USA, the country would stretch from Miami, Florida, point out past Dallas in the west, go all the way up past Chicago, and even cross the border and enter Canada. It's even more baffling when placed over Europe. The sea stretches up from Greece to Spain in the west and takes up the spaces of all the regions up to Belarus and Lithuania. 7. Australia. Australia is a really vast country that is also a genuine continent in its own right. Although it doesn't look like it on the world map, Australia covers all of Europe. If placed over the European continent, it would span from Portugal to Moscow, and from Turkey all the way up to the Norwegian Sea. It is also roughly the same length as the continental US. So, Europe is a lot smaller than most people think it is. Also, owing to the different cultures and multiple languages that change at short distances, Europe gives you the illusion of a bigger size. The real maps scaled according to the actual sizes also reveal that Africa is a giant continent that is often depicted to be smaller than it is on the standard world map. So, which one of these countries astonished you most?